Alright guys, so I just thought we'd show you, just looking basically at one key skill that you can start to develop using the hex rings, looking at some crossover steps. So just to start with, something that I think is going to really benefit you in your game and add an extra dimension on top of what you've already got. Put two rings down together, start 1 foot in, 1 foot on the outside. Start by picking up the inside foot, so it's a step up and down. So that foot steps in, outside foot steps and crosses into the next ring. You change direction on the outside foot and then you repeat going back in. So to walk it through, it's just 1 foot in each ring, changing direction, 1 foot on the outside of each, making sure as you change direction you've got that foot parallel to the side, your shoulders lean back in the direction you want to go into. So we start to look at that a little bit more speed. We start to step through, make sure that middle foot picks up, and we start to work through. And as you get it, you can start to spread the rings apart. You can start to get a little bit closer to your game speed then. Exactly the same, start 1 foot in the middle, drive off this foot, it's as if you're pushing off to sprint that way. Work through, stop, change, stop, change, stop, change, stop, change, and work. Added challenge if you want it, we flip them in here into hurdles. Just really works on the knee drive as you're going through. So in from here, you're going to work, it's going to be both feet step on the inside. So start 1 foot in, 1 foot on the outside, step, drive, change off the 1 foot, pick and through. It just works on making sure we increase the distance. You get that step to change, bang and push through. Really drive this knee across as you're working. Okay, progress it on. Go back to flat. I'll add a ring at each end. So you can just work through, do the same thing, a little bit more speed. Again, changing 1 foot in each ring, 1 foot change of direction at each end. As you work through, 1 foot through. So you literally, it's turning the hips to run the direction you're going, keeping your shoulders facing forward so you can still see what's going on in front of you in the game. So from here, hips turn in, run through, change, 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 and work through. Again, can increase the distance, get it that little bit more realistic. You can even start to work on a little bit more of a curve pattern as well. So if you just come in just to get round someone, just work through, bang, bang through, and through. Okay, and just looking at another extension, take it a little bit more specific now. So we're adding in an extra change of direction into it. So rather than just going from left to right, right to left, we're going to add a 90-degree direction change in. She might be running forward with a ball, avoiding a man, driving back through a hole again. So the simple way through, if you change the direction, first one's to the right, put your right foot first, we walk through, right foot, left foot, right foot, and we get that crossover step in to cover as much distance as we can in this middle section to avoid the man, back into a 1 foot, and then explode through. So if we just jog that through, I'll gradually increase the pace. So you're in 1, 1 in each, and then come back through. The key is getting that crossover in the middle to really avoid your man as he comes in. So you might have someone bearing right down you, but in one step, you've covered a huge distance and you're away. So we'll go a little bit quicker through. And there. Again, once you've got it, we start to increase the distance. We make it much more realistic stride patterns. You can put it on an angle, so you're not just running in straight lines. We're just going to go at a little bit of an angle as we come through. So in we come, right foot in the first, there, cross, and then we're back and away.